A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, former President Donald Trump has accused officials in Washington, D.C. of manipulating crime statistics to create what he calls a false illusion of safety. This accusation comes as the Department of Justice reportedly launches an investigation into the city's crime data practices, raising questions about the integrity of public safety reports during Trump's administration. On Monday, Trump took to his Truth Social account to voice his concerns, stating that D.C. officials are under serious investigation for their alleged actions. He asserted that the manipulation of crime data is a very bad and dangerous thing to do, claiming that it undermines the reality of crime in the nation's capital. Trump's comments come on the heels of his declaration of a crime emergency in D.C., which he used to justify federal intervention in the city's Metropolitan Police Department. During a recent address, Trump described the streets of D.C. as being overrun with bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged-out maniacs, and homeless people. However, data from the FBI and local law enforcement indicates that violent crime rates in Washington have actually declined significantly, contradicting the narrative put forth by Trump. Reports suggest that violent crime in D.C. has reached its lowest level in over 30 years, with a 25% drop in incidents reported within the first 100 days of Trump's presidency. The DOJ's investigation appears to stem from concerns raised by the White House regarding the accuracy of crime reporting in the Capitol. A spokesperson for the Justice Department declined to comment on the ongoing investigation, but sources indicate that it could extend beyond prior local probes into individual police commanders. In light of the accusations, the White House has pointed to a previous investigation into D.C. Police Commander Michael Pulliam, who faced scrutiny for allegedly making questionable changes to crime data. This local investigation has now escalated into a federal probe, potentially indicating deeper issues within the D.C. Police Department's reporting practices. Despite the administration's claims of a crime crisis, crime statistics tell a different story. Data indicates that violent crime rates in D.C. have been on a downward trend, mirroring national statistics. Homicides in the city have decreased by 11%, with the homicide rate in 2024 being approximately 25 per 100,000 residents, a stark contrast to the nearly 14 per 100,000 residents recorded in 2012. As the situation unfolds, the tension between the Trump administration and local D.C. officials continues to escalate. The investigation into crime data manipulation raises serious questions about the relationship between federal and local law enforcement and the implications of political narratives surrounding crime and safety. Critics of the Trump administration argue that exaggerating crime statistics serves to justify federal overreach into local law enforcement, a move that many believe undermines the autonomy of D.C. officials and the integrity of community policing. The ongoing DOJ investigation could have significant ramifications for how crime data is reported and perceived in the future. In summary, the accusations made by Trump against D.C. officials highlight a complex interplay of politics, crime, and public safety. As the DOJ conducts its investigation, the truth behind the crime statistics in Washington, D.C. may come to light, potentially reshaping the narrative surrounding safety in the nation's capital. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.